Hey everyone, wanted to give you an update about the ceremony that's going to be done on April the 13th. It's Easter Monday, 3 p.m. 3 p.m. Very easy to do. This one is a guided meditation. All you have to do is at 3 p.m. open a link, which will give you just a link to a YouTube video. It starts playing. You just follow the meditation. It's going to be 15 minutes of your day. I ask everyone, because you're in quarantine, please participate. It's highly encouraged to participate. We're looking for someone from each state to be a participant in this meditation. That way we can have the energy from each state being represented in the United States of America. That being said, this is the second of the three ceremonies. The first one was done on April the 4th, last Saturday. This one will be April the 13th. The third one will be April 22nd. These ceremonies are being done, are utilizing energy that was stored from previous ceremonies. Like in June 20, 2012, there was a ceremony, as well as the 11/11/11 event, which was worldwide. It was a day where it was November 11th, 2011, where many people around the globe came together. They meditated and prayed for peace in the world. So a lot of ceremonies stored a lot of energy for this time, and in these three ceremonies that we've been conducting, again, we've already done one. This is going to be the second or third. We are using that energy to transform the human consciousness. Okay, so this is what it's all about. It's all about transforming the individual, transforming your consciousness. Now, your consciousness is also comprised of your thoughts and emotions. So obviously, through various stages of your life, you've already transformed many stages or many times throughout your life on different levels. Okay, anytime you're able to forgive somebody, forgive yourself. Anytime you're able to take a lower emotion like fear or greed or hatred, and you're able to transmute it into something of love and compassion, understanding, wisdom, whatever it may be, you're transforming yourself. You know, when you meet someone you don't really click and you kind of get angry with them at a time, or you don't really like them, but later you get to know them and understand them and see the life from maybe their eyes or their point of view just a little bit, and you're able to become closer together. Again, that's another form of transformation. So the whole purpose of these events is to transform the individual, because as we all know, or I like to say Michael Jackson's Man in the Mirror song, you got to change yourself before you change the world. But we're not at the whim of external events. We actually create the external events individually and collectively. And so when we transform ourselves, we not only transform ourselves, but we transform the external world. Example I'd like to give, it may be coincidental, but I like to think that it was because our event on Saturday, April 4th was divinely inspired, that it was as direct result from that event. But before April 4th, the projected totals of U.S. deaths due to the coronavirus was 100,000. Now, after the event, they dropped that number from 100,000 to 60,000. So again, it could be coincidental, but it's something I'd like to at least put your mind to, that when you change something on the inside, the outside reflects that reality to you. So that's what it's all about. We in the meditations on the 13th and 22nd, they use specific sounds. I know they use the 432 hertz solfeggio tones in the second meditation that will be on the 22nd. They use Guy's flute and his guitar in both meditations, but specifically in the April 13th one, they use Guy's flute. The 78 tarot cards will have specific imagery and color to connect with you on a consciousness level. Okay, so even if you don't understand all of it, I don't understand all of it, and I'm still learning and I'm going through it. So I want you to also understand that I may not understand it all either, but my intent is because I found a big enough why. And the big enough why for me, the reason I do what I do, is because of my children. I want my children to grow up, and I want them to go outside. I want them to be able to trust everyone that they're around. I want them to be able to feel comfortable. I want them to love people, and I want them to have compassion. I just want them, what every parent wants for the kid. So that's my why. So I ask all of you, if you're going to participate, I highly encourage participation. Please find a good enough reason why you want to do it. That way your brain can just stop fixating on what it is you're doing and more of why you're doing what you're doing. Okay, we do that all the time anyway. Figure out a reason that you can do it. A lot of times what I've learned is something that's really simple to do is also really simple not to do. So this is really simple not to take part in or participate in, but I'd highly encourage, we're looking for someone from each of the 50 states to represent. Like I said, we want as many people in the United States, as many people around the world, because it builds the consciousness, it builds the collective unity that we all feel, and it just puts the intent and the energy out into the world. That being said, you can find any and all this information on the bridgetopeaceproject.com website. That's Suzanne and Craig's website. A lot of wonderful information, a lot of information that I mean, it's a ton. It's like a library of information. But I'll put links in the description of this video down below. It'll have a link A to the video that we're going to be using, again, 3 p.m. this Easter Monday, April the 13th. It'll have a link for that. Okay. It'll also have a link to the second video or guided meditation that we're going to be doing on April the 22nd. And there'll also be a third link which gives you a video of Guy who's explaining what the second meditation is all about. So he just gives an in-depth explanation of what we're doing and why. And so there'll be those 3 links. Each of those links will take you directly to a YouTube video. Really simple. Try to make it real simple for you. If you're not going to participate, I please ask, share this video. Share the event that I'm going to create with people, because we're trying to get as many people, as much energy to be in there as possible. Okay, I love you guys. Have a great day. Thank you for your support. Thanks for being my friends, and God bless you. Thanks.